Hey Zim, how many beneficial influences can I use on our party a day?
What?
Can't use any.
None. Zero.
What?
-1 even.
This is outrageous.
No, what you gotta do is you gotta go and help the other groups and let them scratch your back, you know?
It's a
No.
give and take type of relationship.
No, what I have to do is create an alternative account, give all my coins to that account, and then spend the influence.
There you
No.
No.
Zim's like, no.
But how would you know?
Because I
Probably
do
because
have logs of all of the coins being transferred and such.
I was about to say probably because
There's 16 proxy accounts.
I
I have over 300 alternative accounts. Okay.
probably because he'd see like Cobalt has given ZX3582 temporary username 5,000 coins.
It's just like do a whole market scheme, just transferring each things, and then you have to, when you finally redeem it, you have to change your speech pattern in texting, so it sounds like a completely different person.
I have to give my text on an Australian accent.
Or just type in Spanish.
See, Buizel thinks it's a good plan.
See,
You're going
this
to
is why.
trust the opinion of a recovering prostitute?
Whoa.
I'm gonna trust the opinion of a friendly Buizel. Those are extremely trustworthy Pokemon.
They are very, very trustworthy.
Very huggable too.
Water type's best type.
Now let's not go crazy there.
Alright,
I don't think you want to have that type of argument right now.
I think I'm gonna say either Dark or Ghost would be my favorite.
Was that influence already?
Yeah, that was the one
Avery.
That was the one Dova was talking about earlier.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Hey, Power Stone. Oh yeah, were you not here? Buizels and Dova were talking about this.
No, I wasn't here.
Oh.
Alright, give me 1 second. I got a phone call work.
It's incredible how much not playing is happening.
That's because we're still in the startup time.
We got
Yeah.
we have 46
I
seconds.
didn't know we were supposed to start at 7.
Yes, and my body decided I could not get out of bed physically, so, you know,
Yep.
kinda can't
So-
do much about it.
This means we get to work. We get to stay an extra hour later, right?
I have the group project work, so now.
Dang it, guys!
Sad day.
I can't believe this is the worst Christmas.
It's not even Christmas. April Fools.
Christmas is ruined.
Ooh, I need to check my email. I need to see if I'll get into the class. So I have one class that I need for graduation. Secret. Class. Ooh. No, pin that one.
What do you do against a man with a shotgun that has 4 barrels?
I don't know.
None shall see me. Though my battle cry may give me away.
More influence before the game started. From Buizels again.
Goodness.
Now we just wait for Safanara.
Alright, everyone, hello and welcome. I am Rob, and this is Echoes of Eberron Dungeons and Dragons. I'll turn it over to Dova.
All right. So, reading from our recap, which is about 3 full scroll wheel rotations up in the Discord chat because there was a lot of memes being posted. Not pointing fingers.
But you're pointing feathers.
I'm not pointing feathers either.
Uh-huh.
Anyways,
How about a singular wing?
last time on Echoes of Eberron, and this comes from Zerth, by the way, our resident cleric smashy boy. As we were making our way towards our victim, Bounty, Sinel, Dusty, and I got sucked into a portal. We ended up in some kind of location. Turned out to be some sort of skyship, and the crew was less than lively. Noises could be heard throughout the ship, which jumped the creepy factor up by 10. Turns out there was some kind of sky undead. After dealing with that, especially the big vine one that grabbed my son, we tried to find an exit. Oh, did I forget to mention that the ship was going down in a blaze of fire? I feel as though Yark is to blame. Now back, we're armed with a now armed with a nifty bone saw. We continue our hunt. So yeah, since we were missing 2 people last week, we did a nice little one-shot of these guys exploring.
Dead Space,
A-
basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Mixed with a little bit of Resident Evil, Eldritch Abomination, fun stuff. Actually, not really Eldritch, more zombie flesh monster thing.
Eldritch Horror is one of my favorite horrors.
Yeah. It's not horror at all. It's reality. True. So yeah. Before that though, you guys were heading into an underwater cavern, which led into a what looks to be some sort of cavern system, which you think contains your current quarry, a man named Bolor Lin, somebody who is on the run from officials, as he is a prior soldier for the Kyran army, and basically he's from what you're reading inside the dossier that you were provided, running from war crimes and potentially hoarding quite a bit of magical weaponry. So, you guys made your way under the water through the little tunnel leading into the actual cavern itself. And as you surfaced, you kind of started to sneak up. Unfortunately, as you were entering a somewhat large cavern, complete with a small overlook built into one of the walls, sort of a portcullis, a rain of fire blasted down, catching some of you guys in the blast, but leaving others untouched. I think I took care of everyone's damage. Yes. So, right away, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Amazing start. Wait, I rolled twice. How'd that?
How did that happen?
I have no idea. I could have sworn I only rolled once. But
Wait a minute. I just rolled for you, Dusty.
Oh,
I'm gonna delete that because I thought I was clicking on someone else.
oh.
but
All right.
whatever the first number is, I appreciate that it is the first number.
Can you roll for me, Ed? Because we are getting a shocking number of ones already.
Aw,
No,
it took my second number though.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Is there any way
Wow.
to fix that, Dova?
We really are getting a shocking number of ones.
It took my second number that
Yeah,
was rolled by
it
accident
gave
instead
you
of the
2
first.
ones.
All right. We'll go with your first number.
Yes.
We're just getting them out of the way. That's what I'm telling myself right now.
Yeah.
Please keep doing that.
It's a 20. All right. God dang it. You know what?
Hey, Blue got an 18. He did great last combat.
Mm. Lots of fun. Oh wait, that's strength. All right, 6 or something. Yeah, this was set up, but during our last session, I had to finagle around with this, and these got deleted. All right, let's just go. Yark,
Hello.
hi.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it really has. What would you like to do? Up towards the upper left was where those gouts of flame erupted from.
Do I see anyone?
And it is a roughly 30-foot vertical wall built of large boulders, which have been kind of shaped into a wall, and then cemented with some sort of sand and cement or concrete.
Does the wall start at the very end there? The very top?
No, towards the left.
To the left? Oh, okay. That.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone, do I?
Would definitely see an orange glow from within the small windows of the portcullis.
Mhm.
Basically a series of murder holes built.
I see.
Murder
Classic.
hole.
Alright, I guess. What bonus actions do I have? That's a bonus action. Alright, first I'm going to cast Firebolt at one of the murder holes, aiming for the bright orange spot.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll with disadvantage.
Against what? Do I just. Oh,
Yeah, just go ahead and roll
attack
for attack.
Okay. Hey! Oh, wait, that wasn't disadvantage.
Yep.
Hey!
That'll hit.
Alright. Damage. That's not great.
All right. As the firebolt flies through one of the open windows, you hear it. You definitely hear it impact something, kind of organic. But you really can't tell if it's hurt or not. There's really no cry of pain or anything of the sort.
Ooh, that hurt a little bit.
Basically.
Also, could you remove the defender beacon from the tracker?
Yeah.
I haven't used the beacon yet today. And bonus action, I'm gonna cast Arcane Weapon, which I'll post here because it's one I had to add in. It's from the Artificer class specifically.
All right.
I'm going to pick. Let's do cold damage.
All right. For your short sword?
Yes, which I have now equipped.
All right. All right. That's going to be your turn, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I need to move. I'll move up here.
All right. It is Blue's turn. He's going to take the closest route. 1, 2, 3, 4, and as he's running up, he's going to also fire a crossbow bolt through one of the murder holes. And that would be an 11 to hit, which does not hit. Yeah, 11. As it flies through through one of the murder holes, you can hear it skitter to the ground on the stone. As Blue kind of sets the crossbow down and starts to climb, clearly intent on just murdering whatever's inside there. We'll just skip over Anun for now, but he's gonna start making his way up and prepare to cast a spell heading into the actual murder house. Sinil.
Alright. I'm gonna move up here a little bit. So right now we got somebody shooting at us from a murder hole.
Yep, multiple murder holes.
Is there any good spot for cover?
Not really.
I imagine for that very specific reason.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll go here then.
Can you make it there?
Yeah,
Really? What's your speed?
35, and that's 35.
Oh. It looks a lot larger.
I was here.
Oh, yeah. You're good.
10. Yeah, it's exactly. If I can actually, you know, put it in the right spot. Anyways.
All right. So, you guys on the ground see another flash of an orange glowing shape of some sort behind the murder holes. What's the range on that?
Gasp! Oh no.
Actually, you would be able to see what sticks its head out, as coming out of the rather narrow hole is another fairly narrow kind of pointy head. If you want to know what it is, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
I can do that.
And yeah,
Dusty wants to do that because he wants to learn them Arcana thingies.
No, I can't really do that very well.
some sort of magma creature. Definitely not
Oh dear.
natural. It's probably from another plane. Dusty, you would recognize this as a magma mephit. Basically, a summoned creature that, kind of like an imp or like a small demon or a devil. You would know that they're rather chaotic and used a lot as minions for people who really don't care about fire damaging their things.
Ooh.
Yeah. He is going to kind of poke his head out, stick his head through, and he is going to breathe fire down on both Sinil and Blue. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. All right, that'll pass. Then the dex saving throw for Blue. He's gonna fail. I believe you take half damage. Yeah. So, Sentinel, you take 3 points of fire damage, and then Blue will take the full 6. As a cone of flame just fires out from its kind of crooked, pointy maw.
Well, that's fun.
Yep. Go ahead and give me holding or wearing. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, Zerth.
Con save.
Oh, by the
Yep.
way, ignore the rumbling in my area. There's some bad weather rolling in.
Like a tornado or?
Thunderstorm.
Oh no,
Ooh, that's a fail.
that's not a success. But it wasn't a 1. I gotta look on the positive side.
Oh, that's not bad at all. So, there's a very peculiar sensation as the room around you starts to grow rather warm. And looking up, you can see that one of the other windows is occupied by another creature that looks almost exactly like the one that's kind of half out of the window. However, it's staring at you, and you can see this ring of kind of levitating arcane runes floating above its head as it's pointing its kind of gnarled, clawed finger towards you.
Oh
magic.
crap! Ask.
You feel an intense burning sensation as the metal plates and chainmail of your armor start to heat up.
Oh,
Wait.
son of a!
Oh, I
Oh,
know this
no.
spell.
You
I
take
know
5
it.
points of fire damage as the temperature continues to rise.
This
Just
spell.
point at it and tell Dusty to kill.
Not even in a new character and world are you safe from fire.
And he is going to
No,
hold
I'm
his
not.
action.
Another heat metal spell specifically.
Oh yeah,
So,
totally.
so he has a disadvantage on his next attack, right?
Yeah. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until start of next turn. Yeah.
Well, they're beyond melee reach, so Dusty is gonna do something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's gonna run over here. There's probably a way around, right? There's doors they had to go in.
Reveal that. Ahead of you, you see a dark tunnel stretching on for quite a ways. You're not quite sure how it ends as it kind of turns the bend around.
Word of our community's acclaim
12.
spreads.
About 60 feet down.
This might not be the way.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Alright.
F.
So, what else are you gonna do?
Well, he is going to squeak, using his bonus action for blind sight within 30 feet.
All right.
Because there's magic afoot. Don't trust things to not be invisible.
We'll go ahead and keep that same perception roll for your dark or for your blind sight. And that's up to 30 feet.
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2.
Wait a minute. Things and life experience have taught him. Look up.
Go ahead
Does
and
he
roll
see
again,
anything?
actually.
Okay. No, not right click, left click.
With your blind sight, with sort of the return from that the high pitched noise, you hear like there's something kind of strung across the ceiling coming from around 10 feet to the east down that tunnel.
Ooh,
all the
what's this?
way across the ceiling, and you can't tell if it goes into the portcullis. But you think it might be a rope of some kind.
Hey guys, there's a thing up there. Now, where is a point where he can grab it?
Well, do you have anything left on your turn that you can do?
I have
I
my
believe that was your
action.
movement. All right. It's fairly high up. These cave ceilings are about 40 feet tall at this point.
He's going to throw one of his daggers at it.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack. That probably hit it. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, yes, he probably should have been aware of where that was going to fall.
All right. So, you have evasion yet?
I do not.
You do not. Okay. So you would take half damage then. So that's the middle mouse button, not the right mouse button. That's what?
Oh dear.
Alright, so
Dusty is smart, but he's also very careless.
you take, and this is already halved, 34 points of bludgeoning damage
Motherfucker.
as a section of the roof collapses down on you.
Oh.
It seems that you triggered a trap that they were waiting to spring.
Oh my
as
God.
the area...
You know, I thought that was further ahead from your description.
It was. It went all the way up here. Oops.
You gave me...
Pencil. Hello? Everything's breaking. Fantasy Grounds does not like me drawing, apparently.
I vote that we blame Inun for this.
I don't think we can.
I think we can.
Yeah?
I mean, look at him. He's back there in a T-pose. He's the one that started the breakage.
Yeah, if you can see the pen. That's about the area that it covers.
Ah. See,
Yeah.
you said ahead of me, not behind me.
Oh yeah,
And
well I
I
said it
only
was kind of
saw a
stretching
rope.
above you, a little bit ahead of you, but mostly back towards that portico.
Oh,
yeah.
well, I wasn't sure which portcullis you were talking about.
Sorry about that. So, I believe it's,
Oh, well,
next
too
one.
late now. Ouch.
Alright. The Meg's turn. And you added all that damage to you, right?
I did.
Alright. Looking great.
Fuck you.
So, you're also gonna hold their action. Zerth, my man, what's up?
Not
Everything
much.
is getting hot. Very, very hot.
It's a little warm in here.
Yeah.
I smell cooked meat.
Smells good.
Yeah, tasty actually.
Kind of hurts though.
Like Cajun.
It's a good heat.
Can I see these little fire bastards?
You can see the one that's kind of poked half of his body out to hit the people trying to climb up, or at least he trying to hit Blue in the very least.
Blue? Okay.
Yeah, but you can see him. He's up there. Otherwise, you can see passing glimpses of them through the window. Have to. Yeah, and looking through the window, you'd actually be able to see the one that is holding kind of this arcane heating to your armor. You can see him through one of the windows. He's just to the left of Blue.
All
Or
right.
to the south, sorry.
There's. Oof. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the one that's making me toasty.
All right. It's a wisdom save, right?
Yep.
All right, it fails.
All right. It
Go ahead and
takes.
do a concentration check, which it passes barely.
It hasn't been damaged yet, has
It
it?
has not been damaged.
So that's a 1d8.
Ooh, that was almost max. Nice.
I would say I'm going to move.
All right.
5, 10, 15. Right here. And then as my bonus action, cast Healing Word on Dusty.
All right. As you're rounding the corner, you see basically quite a bit of loose rubble and rather pointed, heavy stones fall from a concealed compartment. Basically, you can see a little bit of a painted fabric kind of fluttering down near the sides as the rocks just kind of fell right through it, tearing it open and showering Dusty with rather unpleasant rocks.
Ah, Zerth. That
He isn't
sucks.
buried, but yeah, he
It
isn't
didn't look
buried,
fun.
but he's kind of covered in dust, and there's a few rocks kind of in his hood. Everything hurts. Everything just kind of aches, and you're kind of standing about knee deep now in the rocks.
I cast it with my tail and just go. What did I tell ya? Always look up.
I did. That's the problem. I triggered it.
I have no comment to that. Just rub it between his snoot.
All right, so it will be. Yep, DeSoto.
Oh joy. DeSoto will come up to here.
All right.
And that'll be it for this turn.
All right.
He's going to take the dodge action, though.
Gotcha. So, it would be your turn.
Alright, cool. I want to try to save my turret. Because there might be enemies later on that also suck. Can I reach Magma Method 11 or is he like way off the ground?
Melee wise, no. He's 30 feet up on that sort of cliff top.
Okay. Fortunately, I don't think Firebolt's gonna do a whole lot against them. I guess I'll actually take out my crossbow
All right.
and shoot at him.
All right. We'll go ahead and roll to attack.
I don't think I've actually shot this thing yet. I got that number.
That'll hit.
Sweet.
Very
Sweet.
nice. As it kind of screeches out, almost sounding like a roaring forge. It kind of whips its maw around towards you and begins to. You can see a orange glow kind of growing in the back of its throat.
Is this the one that that's concentrating on the heat metal?
No.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I have any bonus actions.
All right. Blue is going to start climbing up. He is going to. He's going to try to make it up in one swoop. though it'll probably take a little bit longer.
One swoosh.
One swoosh. Be athletics. Ooh. Alright. As he begins to climb up, you see one of his handholds fail, but he regains his grip and makes it about a little bit more than halfway up. Inun, from back here, is going to cast Toll the Dead on number 11. I had his character sheet open a moment ago. Where is it? There it is. 1d... Oops. Alright, it succeeded. So it'll take half.
No, told
All
that
right.
doesn't do half on a success. It's a cantrip.
Alright. My bad.
Cantrips aren't that good.
How would you correct him, Yark?
Because I am a good person. I refuse to bend the
You're a very
rules.
good person.
I refuse to bend the rules for my own personal gain.
Man of virtue. Sinnoh. Sinnoh.
Sorry,
No problem.
was responding in chat. Alright, so the space with this magma method is big enough for us to squeeze through, or...
It's a fairly small gap, and the Mephit is kind of the size of an emaciated goblin. You could tell he had a little bit of trouble squeezing through. You're unsure if you could make it through that same gap.
Well, then where is Blue going?
Smash a skull, at least.
Okay. At this range, would I be able to shoot it pretty easily?
Yeah, if you take like a step back, you can hit over that ledge.
So I'll move here and then shoot?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, that'll hit.
Happy birthday, Zim's mom.
Hey.
Yeah,
Well, happy birthday,
she'll never
Sim's
know
mom.
about you. She'll never know, but, you know.
Oh, you don't
It's
show
the
your
thought that
character
counts.
work?
Mm-mm.
She has no interest in my streaming or anything I do, so no.
She has good taste.
Oof, ow.
I love you guys.
I need to put a jacket on. I get cold.
1, 2, 3. That'd be all 3. Alright, so he succeeds. You rolled a 7 against on that saving or dexterity saving throw, Zerth.
Awesome.
And no, you rolled an 8 overall. I think I can just, yeah. Do you have anything? Do you want to change that?
I don't think. Can I use my wistful optimism to change it?
No, you cannot.
Oh, I must be out of it for the day.
Yep.
Nope, I'm gonna have to stick
Sad.
with it. Damn, I blew it last game.
Okay. I think you still had Shield of Faith up for some reason.
Did it ever? I don't think it cleared from our last game.
No, it did not. So, Sentinel, you take 3 points of fire damage. Zerth, you take 7 points of fire damage. And Blue takes 3 points as it rears back and then lets loose a gout of flame that kind of shoots downwards, the intense heat kind of sucking the air from your lungs, sapping away at your strength and singeing your hair or fur or scales a little bit. Is going the one maintaining the concentration on heat metal is going to continue to do so, and that is 2d8. All right, that is 10 more points of fire damage to you, Zerth.
What's it with being fire?
Ouchie, ouch.
And the last one is not going to... he's not going to actually cast a spell or do anything, but he is going to throw something. All right. Good throw. As from one of the other slits in the wall, a small greenish vial comes tumbling outwards, landing almost right at your feet, Yark. As it shatters on the ground, the chemicals, after coming in contact with the air, as well as a little bit of the stuff on your feet, you can see it start to smoke and simmer until it, with a green flash of fire, it catches alight.
From my experience, this is not a good sign.
It is not a great sign at all. All right. However, you're not going to take any damage yet, as it is now Dusty's turn. Dusty?
I'm here, just thinking.
Gotcha.
Alright. That hurt. That hurt a lot. But now that trap won't hurt anyone else who does not have a dexterity save of +7. So, think positively.
Well, you succeeded.
No, yes, I know. And that could have been catastrophic if it was anyone else.
Mhm.
So he's just gonna get his dagger back. Thank you.
All right. It didn't stick in the stone, so you can basically just fish it out. The handle's actually sticking out from the stone, the rubble.
Okay. Not that way. What's over here?
Ahead, it's a kind of a steepish staircase, but at the top of the staircase, you can see what looks to be the lighted interior of a small room, lighted by some sort of bluish, kind of purple flickering light.
Oh, that looks important.
That's the pen.
Dusty mostly is trying to find some alcove so that he can go around and figure out where's that person that cast that spell. So far, it's not seeming very good.
Yep, that's around all you can see right now.
Well, what else can I do? Retrieve my bird. I suppose he's going to squeak again
All right.
as a bonus action. And let's check more carefully for something on the ceiling and where it leads.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Hopefully, let's not give Zerth a headache.
Ooh.
No.
All right.
Then you can't fail with perception skills. Looks like ceiling.
Pretty much. There's really nothing there that would tip you off as there being any traps or any sort of like hidden compartments to your knowledge.
Maybe ceiling. Can't be sure.
It's probably rock.
It's hard to
Yeah.
see.
And with his last action, he's going to throw something with the intention of him catching it.
All right. What are you throwing at him?
I got you. There's something for you.
Okay, thank God he actually said something. Can you use me? I guess I'll catch it.
All right. What'd you throw him?
I threw him that cylindrical platinum device.
All right.
I got something for you. I forget where, but it's for you.
Mysterious things are my favorite things.
Yes, I grabbed it somewhere. And then I
Alright.
can't think about it or my head hurts.
And then fire methods.
All right. I'll get you a picture of it.
Okay.
Just a sec. Once it loads. All right. So they're gonna start moving. All right. Zerth, how you doing, bud?
Not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
How is that? It's the one still casting heat metal on me.
Yes. You can see it. It's kind of moved position to remain inside of you, but right now it's kind of straining to keep you in its scope, so to say.
Okay, and I'm still toasty, aren't I?
Oh yeah, very toasty.
Okay, I'm gonna point my warhammer to him and cast Toll of the Dead again.
All right.
This time he's actually damaged, so you do more damage.
And that would be a wisdom save.
Yep.
Inside. Alright, he does not make it again.
All right.
Ooh. Constitution check. He does not make it.
Whoa! Finally.
My mission is accomplished.
Alright. As the source of the arcane heating fades, it almost immediately drops in temperature enough so that you can keep wearing it, but it's almost unbearably hot. And the kind of layers of cloth padding between your scales and the armor is the only thing keeping you from kind of searing yourself even more.
And then I'm gonna cast Healing Word on me.
All right.
And then that's it.
Actually,
Actually, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. Let's see. We'll move right there. That'll be it.
All right. Soda.
Alright, so there are no enemies that DeSoto can actually get to, are there?
Not right now.
He is going to move over here. I assume that's rough terrain right now. And take the dodge action again.
All right. Yark, it's going to be your turn. You are going to take damage from the fire that is starting to actually spread a little bit. As soon as I take this screenshot.
Okay.
If you want to roll for it, it is 1d4.
Okay. It's a 3.
That's good. All right, you take 3 points of fire damage as the fire sticks to your feet,
Oh no.
continuing to burn.
He's gonna hop up and down on each of his feet and go hot.
Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. Actually, that would be at the end of your turn if you want to do something else.
Okay, I do want to do
Mechanics
stuff on my
wise,
turn. Really wish I had some other damaging cantrip other than firebolt. I guess I'll just shoot the same one again.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack. Oh, I'm sorry. It would take an action. Extinguish the flames.
Oh, well then, yeah, I'll do that instead.
Okay.
I'm also gonna move off of that spot.
Okay. And normally I would probably have made you stick with that one for the attack. But you did say earlier that you wanted to kind of put out the flames.
Yeah, and I didn't realize it would take an action. I thought you said it was the end of the turn.
Nope, I read it wrong. It is an action. So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. I'm sorry, a dexterity check.
Not a saving throw? Okay.
Not a saving throw.
That's... What? There we go. There's a dice.
All right. You managed to stamp out some of the flames and kind of wipe off most of the alchemist fire, so you are no longer on fire.
It sucks I don't wear shoes.
Mm-mm.
And that's my turn.
All right. That works, right? Yeah. All right. Blue's turn. He is going to finish climbing up. Unsheath that greatsword that unfolds, and with a rather heavy clicking and clacking noise, he kind of raises it above his head and slams it down on the method in front of him.
I thought Zerth had the great sword.
He used to.
Oh, sweet. This is awesome.
That is a hit.
That item's really cool. I'm just glad it's being used.
Yeah. It's pretty dang cool.
It is very awesome.
Mm. All right. Time for a... That's a natural one. Very nice.
Amazing.
Card?
Nope. That's a saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so as Blue strikes it down, almost cutting down almost like right into its skull, he the Mephit kind of cries out in a weird gargle kind of growl before his eyes kind of roll to the back of his head, and he Blue kind of wrenches the sword free as quite a bit of flame energy kind of pours out of the open skull wound. It almost gets bunched up inside the skull as it explodes in a fiery ball of flame. Alright, so that one is dead. As Blue takes 4 points of fire damage. Anun. Not here. He's gonna run over here. And he is also going to cast Toll the Dead on the method that you can see through the window.
It's almost like it's a really good cantrip.
It's a great cantrip. Troll the Dead. And 6 points of necrotic damage. Very nice. Sinel.
Alright. Sinel is going to probably advance carefully behind Dusty.
Alright.
I'll move to right here behind him.
There's something
And
up there.
I will ready an action to shoot my bow at the first visible foe.
Alright. It is his turn. He is going to breathe fire out the window almost directly at Blue. That is. Oh, sorry. That was the claw attack. Oops. All right, he is going to pass. So he will take half. Takes 2. As he is wreathed in flame from another source from within that the battlements up on the cliff. Thankfully, he seems none the worse for wear. And then that one, he's going to toss another vial. Who's he going to toss it at? He's going to make a long shot and try to toss it down this hallway. Let me see. That's a 19. Wow. And then it'll hit either Zerth or DeSoto. That's the only thing you can hit from here. That is going to be Zerth. As a small black file tumbles through the air, coming from one of these small slits. You raise your shield up to block it, and it shatters against it, showering both the shield and a little bit of your arm and pauldron with this kind of shimmering blackish liquid. As it's exposed to the air, it now starts to smolder and catches fire on your arm. It's green.
We probably shouldn't have split up like this.
Black, smoky fire. Dusty!
It's me.
Yep. What are you gonna do?
Well, as he finished with that, whatever it was up there,
What do you mean?
Blue.
It looks like it. You heard an explosion from up there.
Good enough for me. We press on. Carefully.
All right.
Ow, ow, ow.
That's items, not NPCs.
What's up here with 4 spaces of movement?
Up here, you see there's a kind of 4 of these pillars, except there's a cutout on the back side of each, kind of facing towards the middle. And on 2 of them, the top left and bottom right, you see these rather gnarly looking statues of this clawed beast, just sort of looking towards the center with a very dignified expression on its face, though it is still kind of crouched on its haunches, clawed feet kind of digging into the stone base. And on the 2 opposite ones, so the one closest to you and the one to the upper right, you see another statue. However, this one is glowing orange with this sort of magma effect on it. Clearly magical. As little bits of magma kind of float down on it, on its kind of small pudgy body, and pool on the small stone base, and kind of curl up under it, and almost go back up through it, and kind of reflows down toward over the top.
So these are kind of like gargoyles?
Jeez, could
Yeah.
this be,
They
could
look
this
like-
be a little more culty? I just can't get enough of that.
Gargoyles are so cool.
Yeah. They're kind of expensive to actually sculpt, though.
It says Yark. Yark
Yeah,
thinks gargoyles
they're
are
like
cool.
really dangerous when they fall down. Lost a brother that way. What else would you like to do, Dusty?
He would like to turn around and go back to the soda and say, "Okay, so I think there's gargoyles up there."
I hope you're not expecting much of a response from DeSoda.
Sorry, Sinel. I interact with soda more than you, so I think he's the main character.
He turns to his side. It's just the soda. You thought it was Kindle.
Yeah, dog. Sorry, I like your dog more than you. Sorry.
Oh. It's okay, I'm used to people not liking me.
And
Well,
and thus
moving
and thus he was the token edgy character.
So the gargoyle's not activated or anything, correct?
No, it looks like a statue, but it's probably a gargoyle because there's some magic thing at the center with magma.
Also,
Ah.
he also
Look-
Dova mentioned like fangs and claws, so it sounded very
Yeah.
gargoyle-y.
Yeah, let's go a different route.
Good
Hey,
thing
not-
I already took care of that trap.
Hey, not all gargoyles are alive.
Could just be a gargoyle.
Could just
Could
be a
just be a
gargoyle.
statue.
Yeah.
I can 100% say that it would be really. I would love to have gargoyles if I could have a place.
I would personally prefer more of, like, you know, dragon sculptures and stuff than gargoyles, but also gargoyles in Skyrim, I hate them.
Dusty
Hell yeah.
is then going to take a moment to pull out his plushie and bite it.
All right. Go ahead and do the
because
healing,
he
Matt.
still hurts. 2d4 plus 2, was it?
Yep.
Chomp.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Okay, I feel a
tastes
little
like
better.
raspberries,
Ooh.
except like a different version of raspberries. You're not exactly sure what's different about them, but they're not
Gosh,
like
I could-
regular red raspberries.
I could chew this all day.
All right, Zerth, I believe it's your turn.
Yes. Is there any more of these little demon things?
You can still see two of them. Their kind of telltale glow in the casement. Also, you take 3 points of fire damage. Fire is just not your friend today, as the alchemist fire sticking to your left shoulder starts to burn.
Fire wasn't my friend in the last game either.
Yeah.
I should have hindsighted that. Is there a way I could put it out?
Go ahead and give me a dexterity check. It would take an action.
Okay. Dexterity check.
All right, that does it. As you reach your hand up and just kind of make sure to wipe all of it off, it kind of just kind of slicks off onto the floor, burning quite contently the stone beneath your feet.
Do the other lava things look like they're gonna attack us, or I can't really tell?
Not really. It's not really evident from here.
Okay, well I'm gonna scoot this way.
Which way? Ah. All right. That would be all that back there is basically difficult terrain right now, because it's super uneven. There's gigantic gaps between the rocks. And I'd say, yeah, you'd be able to make it about that.
Okay.
All right. Is that going to be your turn?
Yeah, there's not much I can do.
All right. And Soda.
DeSoto is going to stick back for now, basically, again, just staying where he is.
All right.
Still using the dodge action.
All right. Yerk.
Okay.
Layat.
So it's just the ones left in the holes, right?
As far as you know, yeah.
Great. Wait, which hole's it at? The one blue's at or the one Sinnoh's at?
Towards the left.
So the one blue's near?
Yeah.
That took him like a whole turn to climb up there, didn't it?
Yeah, it took him like 2 turns actually.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm gonna try to shoot it. Can I reach it from here?
Yeah.
He's not on the combat tracker. Do you want to just toss him up there so I can roll right on him?
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
That's a crit. Very nice.
Oh, sweet. Crit
Go ahead
deck.
and go ahead and clear the crit first.
Yes. I just roll on here or something.
Yep.
And what is it?
Piercing damage, range if that matters.
Yep.
Alright, between the shoulders. Maximum damage, and roll the damage dice again.
Wow.
So 8, 9, 10, so 11 damage, and I just roll on him.
Yeah.
Oh well, double max damage.
Holy crap! That'll do it.
Oh, I'm accidentally rolling a third. Never mind. I guess it didn't. Okay, good. Sweet.
That's another failed dexterity saving throw.
I'm sorry, Blue. I've got plenty of mending for you in a moment.
Ooh. That's 9 more points of fire damage as an explosion rockets out, almost like a jet of flame, scorching him quite heavily. He is now currently smoldering, and is evaluating his options. All right. I believe that's your turn.
Yep.
Blue is going to... He's going to stop by here for a second to just kind of stab the greatsword into the hole in the wall. Okay. That's a natural 1. Crit deck.
Oh no, what's happening? Blue, this is not your day.
For melee?
Yep.
Off balance. All enemies that attack you before your next turn add 1d6 to their attack roll.
I got something better.
Yeah, when he's still losing balance, I knew you were gonna do.
He was looking for a way down anyways. I was gonna do opportunity attack, but I think this is better. As he tries to jump down, some of the scorched rocks beneath him give way as he falls to the ground below, about 30 feet. So that's 3d6. Yeah, he's out. What a day. Enun.
This cave sucks.
It does. Bad cave. He's gonna cast. Is Chill Touch? That's. Oh, he's gonna do Chill Touch. That's a natural 1.
Another
Don't,
one?
please.
Yeah.
What are you
What is
doing?
what is going on?
That's a +6, but he. Yeah, I rolled 2 ones in a row.
And
Give
magic,
yourself
right?
5 coins
Chill
because this is
touch?
Mario
Yep.
Party.
Yep.
Shocking! Oh, wait, no. Skip this one. Ah. Backfire. The effects of the spell are reversed. Any harmful effects are applied to you, and the target replaces you in the spell description, if applicable, at half the potency. If a beneficial effect is intended to you or an ally, a random target in range is affected.
Alright, so Indian takes 3 points of, I believe that's necrotic damage. Yep. And it can't regain hit points until the end of his next turn. Alright, so that's 3. Alright. That is the end of his turn. As some strange magical effect kind of jumps in from somewhere nearby, forcing his magic to destabilize and harm himself.
Nova, could I ask something of you?
Yeah.
Could you do something to mark the alcoves we know of?
Yeah.
So
It's
we know
basically
where
just
to
behind
attack?
this wall.
Okay.
That's what you can see through the murder holes.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, it is Sinel's turn.
I barely have any idea what to do here. Magma
barely-
Method 5, I could get from probably right about here, I think. Right?
What?
Magma Method 5?
Yeah, you could hit him.
Is that a hit?
All
or
right, that'll
miss?
hit. Just barely.
Oh, yay!
As it actually sparks against the side of the murder hole before eventually actually finding its target. All right. Let me delete that one actually. What did that happen? Apparently just clicking on it anywhere in the box makes it its turn. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Attack. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I passed the turn.
Okay. All right, Dusty.
Huh. Well, I feel like we have managed this encounter very poorly.
Okay.
So he's going to start stepping back and throw a dart.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
There it is. There's the dart.
That is gonna hit. Very nice.
That
Um,
will do it.
All right. The Mephit is going to throw another one of those vials, just kind of carelessly as it backs up into the safety of the room.
Boy,
And it's
these
going to
things
hit
are smarter than I thought they were.
a little bit.
Well, they're little devils, right? Or demons? I think they're devils.
I forget if they're devils or demons. I think they're devils.
Can't remember.
All right, so 1,
I
2,
think
3,
of them
4,
more like worms.
5, 6, 7.
Something.
That'll hit you, Dusty.
Okay.
As it kind of bounces off the rim from the inside, arcing through the air. You take a little step back, but as it hits, it splashes up on you, on kind of the front of your legs and your feet. This, again, black liquid that, once in contact with the air, starts to smolder and catches flame.
Lucky for Dusty, he wears shoes.
Yeah. You're not barefoot like some of these animals.
How strange.
Hey, they don't make a whole lot of lizard footwear, okay?
That's true. Lazur.
Ah, the lizard is going to attack.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on Magma, dude.
All right. That is Wisdom saving throw. What's DC?
13.
All right, it makes it.
Oh,
Got a 16.
who crap. Well, shit. Is blue down?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, Zerth. He's
And it would take a mending to fix him because he's a robot.
yep.
Not necessarily. He's a warforged, so natural healing does work on him. Magic.
Oh, that's right.
Then I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him.
All right. He's in range. All right. He is now conscious again, as he kind of jerks and twitches, kind of flat on his back. He reaches out and grabs his longsword.
I give him a thumbs up,
All right.
and that'll be it.
He'll do that. All right. Soda. Soda.
He's still just kind of useless. He's just gonna... Same thing.
All right, Yerk. Yerk?
I was muted. Okay,
There you
another
go.
crossbow shot. Do I see the
Alright.
other one?
Just barely. If you back up, you'll have a better shot.
Is the one on the left still benefit 5?
Yeah. You can just see the top of his head as he's moving backwards into the room.
I'ma shoot him.
All right.
I gotta find his name. There it is. I got that
Will hit.
number. Sweet. Not so sweet. Not so sweet.
As it kind of grazes the top of his head, bouncing against the skull and flying off into the room somewhere.
I'm gonna call him a wet match.
Doesn't seem you get a response yet.
Let's say his mother was a soggy blanket.
Moving on. He'll process that insult shortly. It is Blue's turn. He's going to get up. He's going to kind of brush himself off, and seeing that Dusty is on fire, he's going to try to put it out.
Please do not punch my shins.
Don't worry, he's good at dexterity things. Oh yeah. As he using his steel hands, kind of wipes it off, and flings it to the ground. His hands are a little more scorched than before, but he's mostly scorched right now. So.
Thank you.
Anun. Right, that's me. He's tired of this, so he's just gonna cast Magic Missile.
I imagine a bird dressed as a fox who keeps forgetting they're dressed as a fox.
Yeah. All right, that'll do it. How do I keep track? That's a first level spell. All right. So it is dead, and shortly afterwards, you see another explosion of flame from behind that wall. What do you do? I'd say we aren't in initiative right now.
Sorry, guys. I tried to find a way around. It didn't really work.
That's okay. Things don't always go as you planned.
Yark. Can we have those, experimental drinks of yours?
Yeah, I could kind of use some healing too.
I don't have any of those.
You didn't make them? I thought you could just pull them out.
That's old artificer, man.
Oh.
He walked into a room and then came back out. I was like, "Hey guys, I got some new clothes."
This never happens.
It was in my old pants, so I don't know what to do.
Speaking, I have a potion of climbing, but I don't think that would help you very much.
No. So basically, no more of that then.
Yeah,
That
no.
was quite handy.
That was handy. However, that was like the only handy part of that class, to be totally honest.
Okay then.
Oof. Okay, so who's the
Well, you-
worst off right
We
now?
could take a short rest.
Blue.
It'd be-
Definitely blue.
Oh, I guess mending wouldn't really help. I'll try it at least. I'll mend up his bits.
All right. As you use your mending, he can basically spend hit dice.
Works for me.
I wonder what was supposed to trigger that thing. That wasn't a very long rope.
Now that things have calmed down a little bit, as you look, you can see the rope is actually running into through this small channel, kind of picked away at the ceiling, and terminates in a small hole leading into the upper right corner of that fortification.
Upper right, huh?
So upper right leads to. Is there still? I know it's difficult terrain, but does it keep going backwards?
Yeah, it does keep going back there. And by upper right, I mean like the upper right wall. It is still those fortifications on the left side of the map, but it would lead back to where those mephits were.
Ah.
Mm.
Do you
And
think
then,
we can get in that room?
and then the one above us has the quote unquote gargoyles that I assume Dusty and Sinnoh related to the group.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
That's a very narrow corridor going to our right.
See, another problem is this is enemy territory, and it's kind of hard to take a short rest in that kind of situation.
Yeah, they are undoubtedly aware of us, by seeing as how I sprung their falling rocks trap.
Another issue is that if we leave the cave to take a rest, then they'll be more prepared when we get back.
Yes. Dusty is not great at thinking, so he's just gonna start climbing this wall.
Well,
Alright.
Did Blue spend hit dice?
Yes, I tried to pull it up and got distracted.
Okay.
Zerk would say, if we go forward to the statue room, I have an idea. A very bad idea, but it's an idea.
Alright, that's all his hit dice.
Oh, that was a good heal.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna throw Cure Wounds to Toe's-Earth.
Alright.
Yark's gonna hold out his arm and say, "My healing's a little different than yours," as that mechanical spider crawls out of my backpack and starts stitching up his wound.
He raises an eyebrow at that. Different.
You
is-
feel a series of pinpricks, along with the very faint sensation of thread being pulled through, as it using its spinnerets starts to close up a small cut that you got.
And because this is magical land, the thread is glowing faintly.
yeah.
It's not like actual stitches, but it looks like it.
I'll pat Yark on the head.
Tail wag.
And it actually, it wouldn't be like real, like a cut. It actually just kind of weaves it around a burn, and a sort of magical web kind of connects all the points over the actual burn on the skin. And you feel a nice little soothing sensation from the magic kind of concentrated there.
And it crawls back into his backpack.
You are always full of surprises, little one, aren't you? So what's the plan? We head forward with my bad idea, or we head to the right to see slow and steady?
Is forward uphill, or is that just a path?
There's really nothing much up here.
Oh, I just saw Dusty's up top. Good
I
question.
don't see a way down from back here.
It doesn't look like the tunnel to the right leads. Like it looks like the
Oh,
way.
I forgot you're heading up there.
Yes.
Do you want to try to slip in? It's going to be a tight fit.
He's
But-
very small.
Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
Oh,
He gets in there, but then he can't get out.
I'm also looking at this weird device.
All right, you kind of push yourself through and wiggle a bunch, and it's a real tight fit. And you're barely able to squeeze through. Of course, listening every once in a while just to make sure nothing's kind of stomping down the hallway about to whack-a-mole you. But you managed to squeeze through, and you are now in. Let me feel some of this for you.
Dusty weasels in like a ferret.
He wheels in like a pine marten.
Because our
All
pine
right.
marten is too big.
Inside, you can see a small kind of battlements area. Towards the south, you see a small kind of sectioned off crate with the top of one of those sort of greenish black bottles. You also see a rope near the left. If you're looking back towards the main cavern, on the left wall or the northern wall, in this, you can see a rope kind of threaded through the wall and heading off somewhere, probably towards that trap in the cave.
He will half-heartedly tug at it and think like, damn it.
No tension on it.
He is then going to try to take one of the vials and hand it through, saying, "Yark, yark, bottle."
I'd examine it.
How are you going to get to it?
He's handing it through the hole.
The hole is 30 feet up.
Ah, right. Never mind then. These things fly, right? Well, he's just going to like pocket a few then.
Okay, go ahead and add 3 vials of alchemist fire.
Oh boy.
Actually, I have it right here.
Oh.
I'll go ahead.
Then
Go ahead
again,
and-
these-
It looks like it was a box of just 6, but the box itself is fairly sturdy, with a lock on the front. And the lock itself has been unlocked and is kind of just hanging to the side.
add 3 more.
So
Okay.
3 in total.
Okay, because
Yeah.
it gives me 1 when I drag it over. So I thought 4.
3
Okay.
total.
Well, time to look around and see if there's other things to pull. Preemptively set off traps.
You do actually see one more. It is a fairly hefty looking lever on the northern wall, with no label aside from what languages do you know?
He knows. I'll get over abilities. He knows Arin and Common.
No, you would not know it then.
Hey guys, there's a really big lever here, but it has no markings on it. Should I pull it?
It's got fake words.
It's
What
got some words on it. I don't know.
Xeris would say, well, Dusty,
Yes.
before you pull the mysterious unlabeled lever, weigh the pros and cons.
I mean, I guess they can't set it off now that they're not here anymore.
And what's the pro of setting it off?
We won't deal with it later if more come?
But as he, if Dusty, I don't know if Dusty can see him, he'll gesture to us. Yes, but you're pulling a lever that's meant for up there to trigger a trap down here where everybody else is.
We don't know where this goes. Well, okay, we can guess where it goes. Since they probably were supposed to be watching us and then pull this if we go somewhere specific.
How about give us a second, and Zerth would motion for us to go either a little ways up, not entering the room, but up here, or back where we came, down here.
Well, what is everyone else thinking? Pull the lever?
I mean, it could save us from a trap later, I guess.
Or he could leave it alone now that the operators are just gone.
Better not risk it. We can just leave it alone, I guess.
Okay, there's another path. I'm gonna look in it. See you in a moment.
All right.
While he's doing that, Dova, I'm gonna in this instrument.
All right. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Yes. Can I use my Tinker's tools to examine it?
Sure.
Alright, cool. I'd much rather you roll that.
All right. It's a very high quality item. You can hardly see any signs of smithing on it. There's almost no machine marks on it as well. Because lathes are a rather new thing. And you've seen kind of crazy stuff come off of those. But this seems like a step above it. On the bottom, there's a small kind of glass vial that after fiddling around with a bit, you can kind of detach. And on the inside, you can see a very deep reddish fluid. However, the actual container seems to be sealed. And kind of looking at it and looking at the actual like a cap or like a kind of like a cork, you can't fathom how to get it in or like take that cap off. It's just kind of almost cemented in there with some weird kind of silverish black disc around the entrance, around the what you would assume to be the opening into the little capsule. As far as you're able to right now, you're really not able to make very much headway, but you're making a lot of observation about what it's made out of and what powers it might have within it. But as far as you know, it doesn't really have any magic in it.
Interesting. Okay, cool. I'm glad I did that.
So, heading towards the north, Dusty, you can see a hallway leading to a door. On either side, there's a handful of these smallish rooms.
Ooh.
The
What's
door
in here?
at the end Do you want to go in the rooms?
Yes. He
Actually,
wants
as
to
you're
live
passing by, you see 3 open jail cells, and the inside is just totally black with soot.
They burned
Um,
them. They burned
All right.
Maybe that's where the meth
Probably.
are kept.
No, they definitely burned them. Somebody, at least. Then there would be one door on the right. Do you want to open it?
Yes.
All right. Opening the door and looking inside, you see a very small bedroom. It appears that it really hasn't been used for a very long time, as it is currently very dusty inside. It's got cobwebs in the corner, and there's really nothing in the room besides the bed and a small bedside table with no drawers.
He will go inside and sit on the bed and just like half bounce on it just to see.
All right, it's not very sturdy, so it doesn't really bounce that much. It's kind of a rope bed.
Eh.
All right, what are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna slowly make my way up this hallway.
All right, creeping along and kind of stones crunching beneath your feet, you start to move through the avalanche zone.
Yeah, I'm just taking my time.
All right. As you get up to here, you see that it narrows quite a bit as it makes its turn. Continue further.
Yes.
All right. You can see that it narrows even more. Some of the smaller members of the group probably won't have trouble fitting through here, but bigger ones like you and Blue might have a little bit of trouble. You can see that it continues after.
Hmm. Is there anything I can get my big gator ass to do? No. Okay. I'm going. Ooh, nope. That's a bad idea. I'm gonna trash that idea.
Can everyone, except for Zerth and Dusty, give me a perception check?
Indeed. I did it. DeSoto
Sorry,
knows exactly what's
by
going.
blood in his eyes.
DeSoto knows exactly what's going on, but Sinnoh doesn't understand. What's that, boy? Dusty's trapped in a well? I mean, a wall?
Man, that would be under skills, actually. Perception. Oh my god. Alright. DeSoto is the only one who sees it. As you guys are kind of looking around and planning your next move, DeSoto looks over kind of towards Blue, but above him. He looks at it, he growls for a sec before letting out 2 short, sharp barks. As you look up to where he was looking, he stops, and you don't really see anything. The 2 of you who are away from the party would hear the barks, though.
I'm gonna look around and make my way. Which way is he? Is DeSoto pointing towards something?
Yeah, he was previously pointed towards the south, just above Blue. But whatever he was looking at before seems to be gone, as he's no longer growling or looking at it.
In south, the way that we came in.
What?
Was it the way that we came in?
Kind of. It was more towards the southwest corner of the cavern.
Can I do a perception, or was it investigation? See if I see anything.
Sure.
Doesn't matter.
Did you roll? Oh. Yeah, you would not really see anything out of the ordinary.
I'll pat the suit on the head, and then I'll make my way up this way. As he'll relay to the group what he found with the narrow corridor down the corner.
Okay.
Go. The way seems not necessarily a dead end, but you better equipped size-wise members would be able to fit around it, where me and Blue would not be able to.
What do you guys say to that?
Yark. Hold on,
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing?
Sorry, I don't know if you saw the channel. Been more than a little distracted.
Okay. Is that in DM help or
No, Echoes of Eberron. I just...
Ah.
Everybody
Oh,
but
yeah.
you saw it.
Apparently. I'm focusing on the game, jeez.
Alright, so I'm not gonna bother you guys with well, I guess since he's gone and nobody else is speaking up, what did I miss? Might as well fill the air with something.
The soda barked at something, but it's gone now.
Yep.
Okay. Dusty, you've gone off somewhere else.
Yep,
Yes.
he's bouncing on a bed.
Yep. I'm in that alcove where them little fire brats were.
Yeah, I see that.
So what now? Are you gonna leave that room?
Yes.
Alright.
He is going out and looking ahead and behind him because fucking there's demons around. Be careful.
You're not seeing any demons at the moment.
Okay. What's ahead?
What about devils?
Stop it.
Ah, the devil.
There is there's the door in front of you. It looks like a decently sturdy door.
I'm back.
Let's see if we can open this door.
All right. Go ahead and give me a perception check. All right. How would you like to try to open the door?
Well, is there a knob on it?
There is.
Grab the knob and either push or pull.
All right. It would be a push. As you push it open.
Yes.
Immediately, like outside the door, you can see. Well, first, I'll reveal the room. It's a small, kind of a living area room. But something kind of interesting is on the right side of the wall. Like just to your right, as the door swings open, it opens to the left. So, like on the opposite side of the door, you can see that there is a handful of rather gnarly-looking metal spikes.
Ooh. A trap, probably.
Looks like it.
Is it active?
Doesn't look like it. It's rather quiet and immobile.
Okay, let's not pass through this doorway.
Hmm.
They are directly to the right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've found what I can. So let's start backtracking.
Alrighty.
Now let's see if I can worm my way back through that little hole.
Alright. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check with disadvantage. As going back out is a lot harder since it's funneled in the sort of opposite direction.
Ah.
As you're trying to wiggle your way through, your head gets through, but you're stuck on your shoulders, and no matter which way you turn, you're having a lot of trouble, and you really can't get back out.
Ah, jeez. Guys, I'm stuck.
Again?
Well, not exactly stuck. I can't move, but stuck. I can't get through again.
How high is this ledge was climbing
30
through?
feet.
30 feet.
Would the opening that he went through, would I be able to go?
No.
No.
Okay, well,
It was hard for him to go through.
Father Gator's gonna go pull out his son, and he's just gonna go forward.
It's 30 feet off the ground. The hole.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I-
No, he'll just gonna, because he kind of, I assume he kind of saw which way he walked.
I did
yeah,
find
you
the
would...
thing though. I found a living room area that looks like it's to the left of that big gargoyle room we saw earlier. It
Mm,
looks far enough. However, there was like a spike thing right next to the door, so I don't really want to go through it.
Thank you for the information. When I go into that room, I'm gonna ready an action.
Which room?
You're gonna have to go through the gargoyle room.
Yeah, the
potential
gargoyle.
room.
If these gargoyles start moving, I'm gonna cast Shatter.
All right.
As I'm gonna go try to open this door, but with caution, since he told me that there's possible spikes on the other side.
Let's hold off on that for a sec.
Okay.
So, what's everyone else doing while this is happening?
Do we have time for a short rest?
No.
Okay. Was worth a shot asking.
I guess I'll go up and join Zerth in the gargoyle room.
All right.
Yeah.
You said there's a door here, right?
Yeah. You can
Okay.
see there's a double door leading to the west.
Is it locked?
It does not appear to be so as you go up to it. However, as you lay your hand on the door, I would like everyone to please make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, these
Oh, I rolled a
rolls.
17.
All right, I forgot. I have to make one for blue and the other one. And noon. All right, that's a success. That is a success. Wow. DeSoto, Sinil. Oh wow, yeah, DeSoto and Sinil, you're the only one who fail. As the that center pedestal almost drops down in the floor a little bit, about 2 inches. As it does so, it feels as though it's dragging down all of your guys' movement. So, Sinil and DeSoto, you are now slowed. So there's a bunch of stipulations, but basically it removes a few of one of your bonus actions, I believe. Reduces your AC and Dex saving throws. You can't use reactions. Oh yeah, you can use either a action or a bonus action. Regardless of pretty much everything, you can only make one attack during your turn. And if you want to cast a spell with a casting time of one action, there's a 50-50 chance of it finishing on this turn or the next turn.
Oh, joy.
Yep, and you can make the wisdom saving throw on the end of your turn. At the same time, all 4 of the statues begin to move.
Who didn't see
I'm
that
gonna
coming?
cast Shatter.
All right. What's the range on that?
It's I know it's within a 10-foot circle, so it should be able to get all 4 of them.
10-foot radius or 10-foot diameter?
10-foot radius sphere.
So yeah, he'll
Alright.
get all of them.
Yep, and it's 60 feet range.
It'll hit blue in a noon though.
Yep.
I don't know who moved everyone into that particular position.
Well, I moved those 2.
Oh, true. You are those two.
Yeah. Those are me.
They are I.
Oh,
Alright, so, in addition to that, go ahead and roll initiative. I've cleared your initiative rolls, so those with bad initiative can try again, and those with good initiative can get shafted.
guys, hello.
As you hear a thunderous kaboom.
I told you I had a bad idea.
What's with you and
What?
rolling initiative twice?
I don't know. Like I click it once and nothing happens, so I click
No,
it again.
it's the other
I
way.
guess. I know, right? Dova, this is the worst kind of shafted.
So you guys are rolling good. Oh, right. Initiative for the 2 people who aren't here. And blue. Because blue is technically here, but you know. He's not really real.
Meanwhile, Dusty looks confused and thinks, "Damn it."
Okay. Blue with the friggin' AC, or the initiative. What's the saving throw on Shatter? Zerth?
I believe it's Constitution.
Alright. 1.
And disadvantage for,
If they're made of
Disadvantage,
inorganic
yeah.
materials. So Inun failed, blue failed.
Oh, noon as well.
I have to make one for all 4. And with disadvantage.
Yep.
Since they are made of inorganic materials.
Obviously.
Poor blue.
No way.
They did it, didn't they?
Okay, that was a nat 20, but that wasn't disadvantage. What's gonna roll? Okay. Alright, both gargoyles passed.
Both.
I don't think it matters what your spell DC was for them.
No, probably not.
Yeah, it was close to 20.
Oh, I
Obviously.
thought he was gonna aim at the top 2.
My reaction was to try to get all 4.
Try to get just right in the center of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Well, obviously, as players are used to attacking any character
Alright.
controlled by the DM.
Since you guys are going towards the door, I'll say that you're out of range. Actually, no, you're right in the middle. Let's do a 50-50 shot. Alright. Odd or even? Zerth.
Odd. Because I
Alright.
think last time you gave me that choice, I said even.
You are further away than the range. Yark. Odd or
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Let's do even.
even? You are also not in range. So go ahead and roll damage for me, real quick. As I get the rest of these magma.
So what about the save for those other 2 gargoyles?
Well, the 2 gargoyles, they passed somehow, both of them. That's
Oh.
advantage. I'm sorry. So drop to fail. And that is a fail. So
Okay.
the magma looking like kind of almost fat dwarves, those failed. The gargoyles, however, they passed.
Okay. Let me just roll damage.
All right.
And apply full damage to 4 people. 2 of them are our enemies.
I rolled low.
Okay. And 4 to the rest.
4. And then 4 to Inun and Blue. All right. Let's actually start the combat. Dusty, you hear a gigantic kaboom, almost like a thunder crack from somewhere down the hall to your front.
Oh, jeez.
Additionally, that would be kind of in the gargoyle room, you guess. Because they
Oh.
kind of just went there.
Well, okay. Guess I'm just gonna have to rush it. And dash
All right.
to get over here.
As you go past the door, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. And he was hoping he could sprint past it if he just went full tilt. Since
Okay.
supposedly you'd have to stop at the door, and that's when the trap springs.
All right, you are going fast enough that as you run past the door, you kind of expect like the spikes to come out, but instead, inscribed on the door in these tiny little carvings on the door that was like that was facing south. As you open it, it actually faced towards those spikes. As you pass by it, the flare seals, or the seal flares. Good grief! And a blast of force pushes you towards the right, towards those spikes. However, you're going
Oh.
fast enough that you go like entirely past it. Your momentum carries you, and you kind of knock against the wall, kind of knocking or rattling your fillings loose. But you gain your footing and make it about to there.
Eh. Okay. Okay, that was just different than I thought it'd be.
That was weird.
Right. Magic bullshit.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, now that he's here, he's gonna look around. Make sure there's nothing more. Oh. Thank you. Thank you.
It
Thank
doesn't
you,
seem that there's
Monroe.
any hostiles inside this room. There's a fireplace to the left, along with a sort of a reading chair. There, in fact, does seem to be a small library inside here on some bookshelves near the northern wall, as well as a handful of wines and cheeses. Kind of it looks like cheap wine and like survivalist cheese, but still.
I'll grab it
Uh,
later. I'll grab it.
all right. But you do see the door towards your right, and you can
Okay.
hear the sounds of struggle and yells from the other side.
Oh, okay. And since he double moved, I suppose that's it for him.
I believe that is. Blue. Yeah, he'll just full send. He's going to attack the kind of magma toddler right with his very cool greatsword. That is a miss. As the magman kind of extrudes a length of red hot rock from its body, and almost just kind of shifts to the side, the blade slamming into the stone pedestal beneath it, as it laughs this kind of gurgly, popping laugh. Inun is going to cast Mage Armor on himself.
Ah.
Oh, that's already going. Cool. And then he is going to. That's really all he can do right now. Zerth.
All right. Let's see. Oh, look, there's a statue within attacking distance.
Yeah.
Okay, where's my character sheet? Which one that is? 24. I'm going to bring out my hammer, and I'm gonna give it a love tap.
All right.
What did I say? 24.
That'll hit.
Alright. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action and gonna attack it again.
That is gonna miss.
Yep.
Are you attacking? Okay. Wait, which one are you attacking?
It should have been 24.
It looks like you're actually rolling on Gargoyle 24 instead of Magman 24.
Oh, am I?
Yep. I'll renumber them. How about that?
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah. So that's who I meant to hit.
All right. So 55. That's the one you were actually trying to hit.
Yep.
So that is 11 damage. Does it? Is your magic weapon, or is your weapon magic?
No.
All right. So that wouldn't be the same.
Okay.
That would be. Oops. All right.
And
As you smash down on it with your warhammer.
and that is it.
All right. It is now Sinel. You feel physically dragged down by that artifact in the middle of the room. This small kind of pedestal with a with what looks like to be flowing tar in the middle.
All right. So I can only do one attack, and my spells have a chance of not actually activating this turn.
Yeah.
Yes. And you only get one, either an action or a bonus action, not both.
Well, I'll just attack with my... Ooh.
Goo.
Well, that helps.
I guess I'll just do this.
I'll just
Destroy
stab
that
it
thing.
right through the head, you know.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just like him moving in slow motion, slowly thrusting the spear toward his head and just still going through it?
It can't even see you, but it's just it doesn't notice you, which is why you're able to actually stab it.
So there's to clear the crit. Jeez.
Let's do another one
A
to clear
20
that other crit.
I was going to laugh so hard if it was
again.
another 20. Alright, the card. I never touched a drop. Quadruple damage, and if the damage the target takes is equal to or greater than 1/4 of their maximum hit points, they lose a leg. So
Alright.
considering he's got a red dot, I'm pretty sure this is just gonna kill him.
That's just gonna kill him. Also, Zerth, Blue, and Sinil are going to need to give me a dexterity saving throw. Remember, you take a -2 to that, Sinil.
Alright.
-2. Oh, that's after -2. Okay.
Yeah, that's
So you
after
both
the
are going to
-2.
take half damage. Let's see
Yay.
what Blue does. Swear to God, if he goes down again, he's gonna take half damage too. All right. Okay. Zerth, you take 2 points of fire damage. Blue is going to take 3. And that would be 4 for you, Sinnoh.
Of course I take the most. I get to try my wisdom saving throw again now, right?
Yes, you can.
Ugh.
Oh, goodness. Alright, DeSoto. He is under the
Yo.
same effects.
Well, he doesn't get multiple attacks or anything anyway, so... he will attack the gargoyle.
Alright. That will hit. As he slowly lunges forward. Alright, and it failed its dexterity saving throw.
And he is prone.
Alright.
And here's this. Oh, come on!
He was just knocked off by the fact that his teeth are grinding against stone. That's the worst feeling ever.
Oh, God, now I'm cringing over that.
Exactly.
I am too.
Alright. It's the gargoyle's turn. He's just gonna immediately strike out at Yark. That is a 10 to hit. That will miss. Okay. And that is an 18 to hit. Alright, you will take, that's max damage. 8 points of slashing damage as it just scrapes by you with its almost what looks to be obsidian claws. And yeah, a little bit of your blood just kind of arcs across the room as you feel not very great. The other gargoyle is going to get rather angry at the dog attacking it. He is going to bite and claw at Soda. And it gets +2 because of AC difference. Why is it... What's DeSoto's AC?
Good question. There he is. 17.
17? Okay, that will not hit then.
Whew.
And -2. That one would hit though.
No. Just no.
That's almost max. That'd be 7 points of slashing damage as DeSoto very slowly yelps out. And then it would be the little fire dwarf's turn. It is going to almost skip across the floor. 1, 2, 3. And it's going to go for the person who inflicted the most damage, which is Zerth.
I share. What can I say? I'm a giver.
And he is going to reach out and touch you. That's a 18 to hit.
That just hits.
That just hits? Okay.
You know what? I will let that hit because he
will-
reached out to touch me.
That's all he really needed to do.
Mhm.
As you burst into flames.
Oh, god damn it!
Magically, and just immediately.
Oh my god.
Beg your pardon.
Whoosh.
Make my avatars on fire because that seems to be a common theme with me.
Yeah, it really does.
You know, I should've
Yark.
made a fire dragon.
Alright. Oh man, he's standing in the spot that I was gonna do a thing. Actually, I can Okay, so I'm going to step over here,
Okay.
and I'm going to place a turret. Hold on. I'm sure I could do this. I need to add a PC. I'm going to place my defender beacon.
All right.
All right. It's right above blue and next to Magman 3.
All right. See if I remember how to do this. Fender beacon. Right there.
Yes, thank you.
All right. As this almost it looks like a Tesla coil, kind of unfolds from a well, what do you keep it in?
So, I keep it in my backpack, and there are these small orbs that I toss out, and they like unfold themselves into this turret.
All right. Is the defender turret is that any different than the regular turret? Or?
Kinda. It looks like a beacon or like a Tesla coil, exactly like you said. It just kind of
Alright.
unfolds, and then the spherical coverings turn into the crab-like legs.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. All right, as it starts to build up a charge of magical electricity, does it roll its own initiative?
No, it does. It only does a thing when I tell it to do a thing on my bonus action, which
Alright.
I'm gonna do right now.
Alright.
How do I? There we go. I believe this is a 10-foot radius.
Okay. That would get pretty much everyone in the room.
Yes, and it's only people who I choose. So
Okay. Yeah.
I guess that's just everyone except for Dusty. Okay, I know how I'm gonna do it. It's the same rule for everyone. Sweet. Max temp
Ooh.
HP.
All right. You guys all have 11 temporary HP.
Thank you.
As an electrical charge builds up all upwards along the Tesla coil, it focuses at a ball in the center and then just kind of pulses out.
Still no. Why do you have 0 HP?
I just noticed that, and I'm trying to figure that out as well. Well, good thing I've got the card to see what
touches on
what I had.
Huh.
As the pulse washes over each player, they're covered in a very, very thin, close to the skin barrier-like sheen.
Ooh.
So everybody gets the temp.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Thank God. I got a buffer.
Including the sun, which I'll put that on him now.
All right.
I had 41. I think I was at 18 wound.
That sounds about right.
No idea why it was actually 0 period for some reason.
I don't know.
I think it was because I must have had that selected when I accidentally knocked over my vape. Because it hit my keypad.
Alright,
I might have done it.
Alright, we get it, you vape.
Alright, Dusty. It is your turn. There's a lot of fighting going on next door.
Okay. Get to the door.
Alright.
Is it push or pull?
Pull.
I think it's pull. Okay, pull open the door.
Alright.
Yeah. Dusty knows better to just try and charge through doors. Only Zerth can do that.
It's a lift from the bottom door.
Ah. As you open the door up, it's unlocked. And as you kind of pull it open, you actually cut your hand on a hidden set of razor blades, like inside the actual pull handle.
Ow! God damn it! Ah!
That's like 2 points of slashing damage.
and 8
These
points of
people
tetanus.
suck.
You're just asshole.
Why do we keep getting hit with these traps?
This hurt my
Like,
feelings
all
more than
three of them.
this hurt my feelings more than it hurt my body.
Well, doors open. Whatever.
Emotional ow.
All right, everything is going on right there.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Oh, you know, just hanging out with our new friends. They're very fiery.
Well, okay. Hey, Yark, can I punch it?
Yes, but carefully. You'd be better punching the gargoyle.
Okay. I will stab a gargoyle with my spear.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Alright, that is gargoyle 22. Just gotta scroll down to it. There it is. Miss.
That is going to miss.
Well, now it is time to try and punch it.
That is also going to miss.
Wow. Moving on.
It is Blue's turn. He's learned his lesson from trying to kill those Magnon. He instead is going to try to focus on this gargoyle over here, which will give the Magnon an opportunity attack, which it'll take. I believe that's the plus. There you go. And he's going to hit. Okay. Oh yeah, temp HP, I forgot. And he is now on fire.
Me and Blue give each other a knowing look.
While you were both actively on fire.
Actively on fire.
Like, this sucks. Fire, right?
Yeah. Am I right?
Fire, am I right?
And he is going to miss his attack.
This is not a good day.
No, it is not.
I think this is what we get for a roll 9 game.
Yeah. He's just gonna action surge. And he is going to hit again with the great sword. And that's a hit. For good damage. 8 points of slashing and magical damage. It is Inu's turn. And he is going to let off a barrage of defensive magic missiles. That would be I believe that's a 1d4 per thing.
It's 1d4 plus 1.
1d4 plus 1, okay.
When you say defensive
As-
magic... When you say defensive magic missiles, I imagine, like, instead of bullets, they're shaped like shields, but they still do the same thing.
Just fists. Very close range magic missiles. Alright. That is going to be his turn. Zerth. As you take a point of fire damage, which is absorbed by the temporary HP.
Sorry, I'm eating fried chicken.
Understandable, sir.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna smack the Magnet Man 13 in front of me.
Alright. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Make sure I roll it on the right guy first.
That is a miss.
Bonus action.
Alright. That is a hit. Alright. It dies. Zerth, Dusty, Yark, and I assume the Defender Beacon is automatically going to fail. Go ahead and give me a Dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, it still rolls. It's just a 0 dexterity.
Okay.
It's more of it missing rather than it actually dodging.
Okay.
I mean, it has crab legs. You could have it dodge if you prefer.
He
True.
can dodge.
Adding the unconscious effect.
I don't know. This isn't working very well. I don't know what's going on.
You want to try to reset Fantasy Grounds?
It's just lagging really bad. It might just be because I have Firefox open.
Maybe. Dusty, I do
Lag
need
is
one
more
from you.
often fixed by just going back to the launcher and coming back in.
Alright, I'm gonna try that.
Did
real
you
quick.
try
I'll
opening a
mess it-
module?
No, I haven't done any of that.
Dusty?
Okay.
Alright, I'll go ahead and roll for him.
Yeah, he's muted.
That's a natural 1. Okay.
My boy.
My boy. There's... I believe there's just 2d6. That's... Alright. Okay, so... I'm gonna assign who gets hit by each damage value randomly. So that one on top is going to 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Dusty. So Yark, you take 3 points of fire damage.
Did you automatically add it, or am I taking it away?
You take it away, and that is halved.
Okay.
Give me something other than a 3. There you go. All right. Zerth, you take 5 points of fire damage, and the defender turret takes 4.
Why didn't you just take the 3?
I was just figuring out which person got which damage value. By the way, I rolled for you, and you did unfortunately get a nat 1. Which, isn't actually a failure on its own, but it is below the DC. So that would be 12 points of fire damage.
I just got here and everything sucks.
Everything is exploding. Yep.
Welcome to my living hell.
I'm
sorry, that was right into the
with your
microphone,
living
wasn't it?
hell. We've been together for 10 years.
Yes, it was Dova.
Okay, I apologize.
Okay, 12 points of fire damage.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Zerth?
Oh, for some reason I was speaking and it muted himself.
Huh.
Oh, crap. Nope, I was gonna do a thing, but
I believe you're out of actions.
I'm out of actions, but I can move.
Where would you like to move?
I will move. We'll move right here. And then
I'm
that'll
guessing
be
you
the
move kind of up above the defender beacon?
end. Yeah.
Kind of towards the right and
It's-
then up. Okay. Yeah, you can squeeze through there.
It's not terribly big. You can probably just hop over it.
Alright, Sinnoh.
He is going to... He's still under the effects of that thing, so he's just gonna shoot.
Alright.
You don't.
That
seem
is
to
going to
be-
hit.
You don't seem to
Good
be doing
grief.
poorly.
No, I'm not doing...
Dova,
Yeah?
does the arrow also fly slowly through the air?
It's slow motion arrow. No, unfortunately. As much as I wish it would.
We don't have the budget.
The moment it leaves the quiver, it goes back to normal speed.
I have the feeling
Alright.
that doesn't pass the save again.
That actually makes it.
Oh! Yay!
It was very low.
Usually the stronger effects have a lower save DC.
Alright, DeSoda is going to bite the gargoyle again.
Alright. That'll hit. And alright.
Does he make
Failed
the
its
save?
dex saving throw.
Well, he's dragged down to whatever again.
Very slowly.
Oh, Ray! Good to see you finally.
Oh, he's here?
He's in the stream chat.
Wow.
I don't know why he's not on voice and stuff.
Must still be logging on.
Huh.
It is the gargoyle's turn now. He does not like. Does not like Zerth at all.
You know, I'm starting to get that feeling today.
Yeah. Really, I think it's just luck.
I like Zerth. I think he's great.
That's a miss. That's another 18.
You know,
Just
when I
barely hit.
find this guy, he's, you know what? I think I'm going to make a group decision of my decision. He's not going to be making it out. We'll take that pay cut.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. All right. The gargoyle stands up and is angry at this dog. Well, hey,
What's up?
that's one hit.
I tried calling you like a dozen
That is
times.
2 hits. Oofta.
Stop hitting DeSoda!
He's the guard dog who keeps dragging him down. He's kind of angry.
Between the
Yeah.
dog and the gator.
Yeah.
You gotta get
Plus,
rid of
he
the
didn't even take any actual damage. That was all temp HP.
You gotta remove the things that bring you down.
Exactly.
That's self-care.
I clicked a button. All right, so Enun, since you're here, oh, is he? He is. Okay, so this session, you guys delved further into the cave, fought quite a bit of fire methods, which are kind of like little smoldering like magma demons, which explode whenever you kill them. Fought a bunch of those, worked your way further into this little hideout, and are now in a room. The altar in the middle is acting to slow everyone down, though most of you are powering through it just fine. As 2 little magma demons, as well as 2 gargoyles, are currently attacking the party. You're doing pretty well. I did use 2 first-level spell slots to cast Magic Missile twice. Actually, I believe I also cast Mage Armor. If that depends on how long that lasts. I wasn't sure how long that lasted. 8 hours? Never mind then. I think you cast it before you came in. So that'd be 1 more first-level spell slot. If you are trying to talk, you are muted, by the way.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense.
You being muted?
Yeah, I've never.
Never
mute-
muted yourself?
My headset has a mute feature. I don't use it through Discord.
Huh. It's hackers, must be.
Yeah, because I was trying to tell Zim that I texted him like 10 minutes before I got in the chat.
Mhm.
Alright, yeah, so Mage Armor lasts 8 hours. Okay. Can you share
So-
that map with me?
Yeah. Bet you've got your one first level spell slot left, and then 3 second levels. You're mage armored up, and you have a little bit of temp HP.
Alright, so what's the effects of this altar?
It's basically, it feels like it's slowing everyone down, though in practice, you're able to kind of push past it with a good bit of effort. The only one who seems to have been really affected by it was Desoda and Sinnoh. Sinnoh, who has recently kind of broken free from its influence. And while you guys aren't really slowed down, it is kind of draining to move around here at full speed.
Alright. Ah, man, everyone's way too close. These gargoyles use shatter and just destroy them.
You already did use Shatter.
Huh?
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I have a feeling that was... Does that work pretty well since it's stone?
Day saved.
Yeah.
What is it?
2 of them passed anyway.
And I rolled
Okay.
low damage. So
Mhm. All right, so
Okay, yeah, stone, so...
now that you're caught up to speed, I'm going to change things up right here. As the door on the right, at this moment, slams open, and inside stands a rather grizzled-looking, oldish, maybe 40-year-old man. Looks very similar, almost identical to the one that you killed outside on the trail earlier. He's wearing his full battle mage uniform and is carrying in his knuckles these silver tabs, kind of wreathed in arcane energy. And as he raises, as he plucks one of them from his knuckles, he points it into the room. And I don't suppose any of you know Kyrian.
no.
Let me see.
I believe. Yeah, I don't believe anyone does unless they
No.
have
No, I don't.
their comprehend languages. It sounds very malicious. It sounds like it would be a curse word.
Oh wait, that's the one of the like common
The
variants,
regional
isn't it?
languages, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
All right,
I
so
ever
that's
got a
a
list to
60-foot
choose
cone.
one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that would get everyone. So, I would like everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw. As a blizzard of a blistering cold erupts from his hand, from that little silver tab.
What was his name again?
I'm sorry. I had it like a second ago, and it got replaced with somebody else's. Notes. Bolor Lin.
Zer's gonna go. So we meet at last, Bowler. As he's on fire.
As you're on fire. Oh, by the way,
This
you're not on
sucks.
fire anymore.
Oh, okay.
No, nobody is.
Smoking.
Yeah, but something else kind of like worse happens.
Mm.
Yeah. That would be and I'd have to
Got
do
a lot
it
of
for those
19s, though.
gargoyles too. Blue fails.
Let me see if I can try raising my voice an octave here.
Mage fails. I'm sorry, not him. Why am I rolling as him? No. One gargoyle fails, one gargoyle makes it. Those who make it are going to take half damage. Where's Blue? He still has his fire effect on. There we go. So,
There.
damage.
You didn't have to sound so happy about it.
Where did I get temp HP from?
My defender
Defender.
beacon.
Oh, awesome.
All right, so
Boy, I wish I had some of that.
Zerth, you fail. Inun, you made it. Yark, you made it. Sinnoh, you made it. Dusty, you made it. DeSoto failed. Defender Beacon failed. Blue failed. And one of the gargoyles failed.
Why is so much damage?
10 sixes.
So much damage.
All right, so
Preemptively, fuck you.
need to do some math. This is a really
Aw,
weird number
man.
to split in half.
Oh, it's an odd number.
Yeah, it's just a really weird number.
I'm guessing it's between 5
Alright, how do I
and
not kill the whole party? That's what I
That's-
was wondering.
Oh, that's not actually too bad to split in half. So those who fail take. Sorry, those who made it. That would be 24 points of cold damage.
Those who made it?
Those who made it.
I'm down.
Oh geez, Dova.
Ow.
And those who failed.
Those who failed, that would be 49.
Oh,
I'm-
basically instant death.
I'm down.
We're level 4,
down.
Dova.
I think Dova just wiped the party.
I'm still kicking.
He's just foot twitching.
Yeah, with that temp HP, I am.
Damage carries over, doesn't it?
Yeah, it goes through
Tip HP, yeah.
I meant from normal health.
Yeah, so I just subtracted my temp HP from the damage because it was more.
Okay, because
soda's
you
down.
said it was 39 damage.
Thankfully, both of the gargoyles are down. As they are now frozen solid.
Oh yes, thank you, Dova.
You were so beneficial to us for doing that. Thank you.
I have 64 out of 41 health. I am down.
My max is 22.
And blue is
have any
down.
HP now? Yeah.
Well, good stream, everybody. Thank you. We'll be starting a new one called
campaign.
Hunt.
You
called,
still got
Thanksgiving
Sinnoh's still
Hunt.
up.
Sinnoh and Inun, I hope at least one of you guys has some kind of healing.
Sinnoh's got cure wounds,
I have reverse
but
healing.
he's only got 3 spell slots.
That's great. You see how many people are down. I would suggest targeting healing Tozerth first so he can heal other people.
I don't
That's
even
what I'm
think I
planning.
have.
Although it's not
He'll
going to matter.
just do that spell again, though, if we can't just disable him this round.
Well, even if he doesn't use Cone of Cold again, he's going to do some sort of AoE probably, or some sort of big spell, so... Yeah, it's probably a losing battle unless Dova takes pity on us. Who's next?
Well, oh, that defender beacon will be gone too.
Yep.
It'll be you, Yark. Go ahead and make a death saving throw. Nice.
Hey!
Awesome.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Right?
Except that's the end of my turn. Oh wait, no.
Well, we've got an influence.
You're up with 1. Look at that.
Yeah, and if it's a 20, I get to do a thing.
Is it?
Yes. That's the only time you get to act if you, like...
Did you have a
If you-
success prior? Or
No. If you
does
roll
fantasy
20...
grounds give you like a
When
3
you
success
roll a
prior?
nat 20 on a death saving throw, it immediately brings you back up with 1 HP.
Yes,
I
yeah.
could have sworn that was. I could have sworn it gives you 2 successes.
No.
And
No.
then if it would have brought you up, then you would have. won.
If you get
A crit
3
fail.
if you get 3 successes, that just means you're stabilized. It doesn't actually bring you back up.
Well, yeah,
If
but
you-
having a 20 that would bring you up to 3.
No,
I thought that was the
No.
prerequisite.
No, it's just a 20 at any point brings you up to 1.
Yeah,
Alright.
and if you roll a nat 1, you get 2 death saving throws.
Okay.
Not fun.
But yeah, that would
Yeah.
that would be the end of your turn because you do make death saving throws at the turn.
I think With a 20, it's supposed to let you take your turn, but I don't know. I don't
I
remember
don't
that
think
one. It's
so.
No, I
you.
think you're just up with
I
one.
don't think so.
Dova, we have influence. I sent you the.
I suspected as much.
Yeah, here comes all
Oh,
the influence
you were counting on the audience, were you?
No.
Dova's like, oh crap, I just killed everyone. I hope the audience spends money to save them.
No,
No,
you guys
I'm
faced
starting
the
to
same
understand.
exact spell before.
Yeah, I know. I'm having
It was
flashbacks.
just one of you who got hit.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but not after two
was
entire
chilly.
combats.
So
Yeah, not
Um,
during another combat.
as the defender beacon, like as it scraps, just scatter, kind of scatter towards just the far corners of the room. The contents kind of emit this very kind of grayish, opaque mist that fill the bottom of the room. And as you fall unconscious, there's a sparking electrical discharge that goes through it. As you are all jolted awake. You all now have 1 HP.
Oh, so I lost health?
No, you're still up. You're still fine.
Okay, so the death save is at the beginning of your turn, not at the end.
Really?
Yeah,
All right.
but normally if you like make the save without a 20, you're just conscious. You're just unconscious, so you wouldn't take your turn anyway.
Yeah.
It's only if you roll a 20.
Really? I could have sworn it was just like the critical failure.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I'll look over it another time.
Yes.
Whenever you guys go unconscious again,
Yep.
which I assume is probably going to be again
Yeah, probably. That's a safe
at
bet.
some point.
I've
All right.
gone twice so far.
So Yark, you would have your turn.
Yes, I'm debating. Everyone has 1 HP now, right?
Yeah.
Alright, there's really only one thing I could try to do. I'm actually just gonna spend a spell slot to do another Defender Beacon right where this one was.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bonus action to do it again. This is like the only way I could give everyone some kind of health.
Would you have another defender turret on you? Does it matter if it's destroyed or?
So the way it works is you get 1 free per long rest, and then if you want to do more, you do a spell slot each. So this one's kind of conjured with magic at once,
Okay.
and then like all
You
the others,
basically use your magic to pull the pieces from around the room.
yeah, and then like the ones I get free per day, I constructed after a long rest.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll for that temp HP.
Yes, please get another good number. That's not terrible. Why
Why'd you
did I do
roll
it
12?
twice? I don't know.
5 temp HP for everyone. What's the range on that? 10 feet? Yeah, you guys are in.
So is that why we were all huddled around it?
Well, that just happened to be circumstance at the time, but yes.
Yeah. All right.
What is that? I don't know what keeps happening. See, like I'm dragging things to different places, and then it's rolling. I don't know,
Something.
something like that.
It still says you're on Fire's Earth, which you're not. Let's get rid of that before your turn.
I'm gonna move over here, and then end my turn.
All right.
Wait, so where is the guy? Oh, there
It's
he
a
is.
He's in the doorway.
The big M.
No, that was... I didn't see that.
All right, Dusty. Everything hurts.
The
Yeah, I expected that much, but I didn't think you'd just tell me specifically.
Well, I mean, I was gonna tell everyone. I forgot to do it for Yark.
Yes.
Everyone has 10 survivable hit points, or 5 survivable hit points.
Take 5 damage and still live.
I'm so proud of everyone.
There's no way he's gonna do anything that's under 5 damage, however.
Maybe, we don't know. He could just get a really low roll.
Yes. Let me just look through my Nope, no manacles. I have no manacles in my inventory. That would probably be Sinnoh.
Who does have manacles?
I think
Sinnoh
like
has
2
them.
sessions ago. Yeah. We went. Yeah, we had a thing where he said like, wait, I would have thought of this, and then we went back to get them.
Yeah.
So, going by any potential logic, Dusty's going to start screaming and running at him.
All right. Solid choice.
However,
Heroes never die.
well, I suppose that is apt for the situation. Let's see, 1, 2, 3,
Did I say heroes never die?
5,
Yeah.
6.
Can we get one that says
Can he
Goonies
run
never say die?
past him though?
No. I'd say he is kind of blocking the door. If you
Well,
want to try to
I
make
meant
it
like
like
flying tackle.
flying tackle, you want to tackle him?
Yes.
Go ahead. Give me an attack roll first.
Okay. With.
So just melee attack.
Okay.
Actually, no. You just basically go straight into the grapple. So go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Ah. Okay. Not great.
All right. So he'd be going. Definitely do this. Oops.
Did you click the wrong thing?
Yep. That's okay.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
You roll-
As he basically
Wait, dexterity?
pirouettes
I
around.
thought- Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Since you're initiating the grapple, you need to use athletic. However, he's free to use acrobatics or athletic.
Oh, he's a dodgy guy. I guess that makes
Little
sense.
bit.
He's a mage.
As
Wait,
he
does that
basically
put me behind him as I miss?
Yep. As you basically shoot past him, kind of tumbling to the ground and smashing into his end table. Dare I? Yes, of course I. You would take
Why did you bother asking?
2 points of bludgeoning damage as you smash your head on the lamp. And I'd say that would have been your action.
Yep.
And probably most of your movement.
Yeah.
All right.
Why is there a
That was
table
a-
here? Why is there a table?
It's his fucking bedroom. All right, it is Blue's turn. Oh, I'm sorry. I
Or not?
jumped. He's just gonna charge him and swing with a greatsword. Yep. Let me change this. Alright, that'll work. Blue is going to try to attack him with his great sword as he it's been folded out for a long time. He just swings it downwards. No technique at all, just pure, not really rage, but just force. That's a critical hit. Give me a crit card.
Yes. Unfortunately, the greatsword isn't the best weapon to crit with.
Still.
Although I guess since we're doing the crit deck, it might be different.
I think
but
you
like-
crit with any weapon's cool.
Well, a crit with a greatsword is 3d6, even though the normal is 2d6.
No, it doubles the.
No, you're right.
dice.
Yeah,
You're right.
doubles.
No, you're right. I was thinking of the barbarian thing where they get an extra dice on crits.
Yeah.
Yeah, barbarians are a little.
I think you're thinking of orcs.
Orcs
They're
and
like-
barbarians, they both do the same thing.
Yeah, they both get.
I'll
Well,
have to
it's
look over barbarian again.
different, but
That's why
Anyways, crit card, slashing damage.
That's why everyone wants to do a half-orc barbarian all the time.
Sliced tendon. Quadruple damage, and the target's speed is reduced to 0 feet until the end of the target's next turn.
Don't kill him yet.
That's gonna kill him, isn't it?
So,
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty killy right now.
I'm still not.
Right?
this could
I would
kill
rather
him.
this guy suffer. If we're gonna kill him, we're gonna do it slowly and painfully.
Damn it! This is why I was going for the grapple. He's dead, isn't he?
Like with 1
That's
HP.
quadruple damage. Right?
That's
Yes.
He has 37 HP.
Is he counted as? Is he a player character or is he a enemy?
He's
Since
dead
he's a
beat
boss.
soon.
It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse.
All right. Who wants to be the deciding factor?
I will.
Yark.
All right.
Oh.
So, act as if it's a death saving throw. If he fails, he's dead. Go ahead and give me a d20.
That's fair.
Come on, dice. Hey, it's a
He did it.
success!
He lives barely as Blue basically slices through his. Actually, no. That would be like. Yeah, that would be like basically through his shoulder blade down into like his shoulder. As he pulls the sword away, he just looks over at him as he kind of falls to the ground, slumping to the side. A tremendous amount of blood pumping out as he just kind of looks down and says, "Oops."
Dusty
Don't
gets
feel-
up, turns around, and sticks out his tongue. Show off.
All
Quick,
right.
quick, Zerth, spare the dying.
Okay, are we out of,
Out of initiative.
Check
Okay.
for a ring.
Spare the
Spare-
dying.
Spare the dying.
He
All right.
fooled me
Zerth.
once.
We
I couldn't
got-
save
we-
the imposter.
You use your Spirit of the Dying, and it seems that the bleeding through his the gigantic gash in his shoulder is closed.
Let's check him for one of those bullshit rings. Fast.
He's still alive, so
Zerth's gonna. It was the ring that killed the substitute before, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yes.
said let's check him for that bullshit ring.
Is there any ring?
there is no ring.
I was about to say if there is, he's taking the
Well,
hand.
there's no plain silver ring. However, he does have a small signet ring.
Zerth is gonna get real close and go through all this bullshit you put us through. I should make you suffer greater than you can imagine.
He's out of it, so
yeah, you do know that spare the dying doesn't bring them back to consciousness,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, he's still
yeah, he's
saying
just-
it.
Well, yeah.
Okay, we're just making sure.
Oh yeah, no, he's still, he's like
It-
real
it's
close.
cathartic.
You can tell though that final blow has put him in a precarious state. If he so much as bumps his head in the night, he's gone.
Can we bring him into range of that turret or that machine that'll heal him?
Okay. Sinel would like to come up and as gently, not gently, but carefully, gag him.
All right. He offers no resistance as he really can.
Well, it's
Yes,
more,
but
I'm
as you're-
specifying that I'm doing it carefully because I know he's in a fragile state.
Okay. As you do so, you actually do notice the birthmark underneath his right chin. So
I'll
this is
relay to the
definitely-
others that this is him. I'm gonna gag him. I'm going to blindfold him. And let's see. I'm gonna take away
Strip him
anything.
down.
Yeah, we're gonna strip him entirely.
All right.
I'm not even gonna leave his underwear or anything.
I-
He's gonna be completely
Here-
nude.
Turkey based him, just strip him, skin him down.
All right.
I mean,
He's a mage. We don't know what might be enchanted. He might be
All right, go
have
ahead.
some magical bomb of I don't know what.
I mean-
go ahead and give me an investigation check. You won't need it to actually strip him down, but in order to discover any, like, I don't know, secret stuff on him while you're stripping him down. And I'll
Okay.
say, for the purposes of this space that we're in, and the fact that one of you is probably going to be having to tend to him a little bit, it'll only be 2 people rolling.
Can someone can just give me advantage? No, that's
Well,
good too, I
Sinnoh's the
guess.
one that's stripping him.
Oh, I thought you said just 2. I thought you just said 2 people would investigate.
Yep, only 2 people will be.
Zerf's gonna make a statement to the room. And Zerf will start treating, not necessarily healing him, but treating his wounds. And he was just gonna, matter of fact, say, if he causes trouble, I'm eating him.
I will not. Well, don't eat him. Instead, if he causes trouble, we'll start chopping off fingers. Let's see that
Nope.
way.
He's Gator Chow. That's
You can
just
eat his fingers.
fast food.
Dova,
Yeah.
I want to search the room for.
All right.
Like
So-
I was told, he's got a lot of magical stuff, and he had a shipment of weapons, right? That he stole. Of the
He
magic
did.
stuff.
Yeah, and
Yeah, so-
actually detailed in the dossier, if for most of the stuff that is retrieved and sort of returned to state officials or country kingdom officials, will net in a reward as well.
Okay,
not-
well, I'll return the shitty stuff I find.
All right. You
Good idea.
You find like a handful of drift globes, basically just floating magical lights that kind of follow you around. But those are super cheap.
I want one. I don't have one.
Can I roll at least to try, or is that all that's in here?
You're looking around in here and you're not finding anything too much shiny. Go ahead and give me a investigation.
I want to find that fireball staff, but I won't. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a 10.
So let's go with him first. On his person, you find 3 more of those silver tabs that he was holding in his knuckle. You're not sure exactly what's inscribed on him, but it's clear that he was using them as almost as spell scrolls. They're about the size of a platinum dragon, though they're kind of thinner. They're more kind of the same shape as like an iPod shuffle. Old, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Super
no,
old iPod, original iPod shuffle.
That's what
like
came to my
Zoom.
mind.
Yeah, I
No,
I didn't
the
have
the
a Zune.
square.
Yeah,
The
no
square,
screen or
right?
anything. Just like a USB stick, except a little bit flatter, wider.
Dusty would like to
Please.
start searching the room himself for
That's-
those documents that they were supposed to find.
That's what Eminen's doing.
So on his body, you find 2 of those. He already used one. One of them, you're not sure what it has on it, but it's clearly some sort of evocation or fire magic. And then the other one is you would actually see a sort of similar looking. Actually, no, it really wouldn't be that similar. But it has to do something with defense. You're not really sure what. It'd take a little while to kind of look over these and try to figure out exactly what they're doing. You would also find his sort of battle mage's spell book. It's a very, very robust looking book. It's got iron gilding, iron reinforcements. And as you actually open the book, you realize that all of these are very thin sheets of myth, etched with acid with the spells that he used the most.
Oh, Noon wants his spell book.
Um, Additionally, you do find a ring of keys, along with a handful of personal possessions, like a pen. You do find a standard issue dagger strapped across his belt, kind of near the back. And you see that his uniform is impeccable, as for military standard. He has a handful of medals on his left breast. And you do notice he has some epaulets, perhaps signifying rank in the military. I think Zerth would be the only one to know what it means. But the rest of you would know that he was basically a not really a commander, but he was in charge of about 5 other battle mages and a regiment of around 250 men.
Anu knew some of this because he talked with one of his subordinates.
Yeah, you would also know that.
Funny for a leader to hide behind cowards.
Looking around his room, you would notice that on a little bookshelf next to his bed are a handful of books. Notable amongst those are a couple of guides of how to manipulate people. There are a few war strategy books.
Is there
That's
one
really all
by
you find.
Dale Carnegie?
Are you laying down a sick reference on me?
You know, how to win friends and influence people.
Oh.
Dova.
Literally a book all about how to manipulate people into doing whatever you want them to do.
There would be the equivalent of that, made by a gnomish man, because of course, the gnomes are very well known for their secrets
Dova.
and very, clandestine ops. Yeah.
I want to quickly open and close every single one of the books to see which gives me a skill point.
Inside one of the handful of holy books he kept, one of which was the Church of the Silver Flame. As you open it, you don't receive a skill point. However, you do receive a small flask. If you want to take it, it's in like a hollowed out compartment in the middle of the book. There's a small flask filled with some sort of liquid.
Oh yes, I will.
All
I'll add it with the rest of my flasks and bottles.
Is there any journals? Does he have a personal journal on him?
You would not see that. However, you would see a small pile of ashes in the corner, kind of a little bit further away from his bed. It's clear that he actually moved the table a little bit, just to clear some space. And you do see that this is probably where a book was burned a few minutes ago.
There's not enough to mend back, is there?
No, it's ash.
Zerth's gonna start picking up the naked man, and start going. You should take him to the surface. As he looks at the group, battered as we are, I don't think it's a good idea to rest here when he has the home field advantage.
I agree. He should not be able to cast anything like this. Manacled and gagged and has no potential anything else that he might need to cast spells with, so...
Oh, he would have a wand as well. And you would recognize it as being made of Furry and axe.
Okay.
Yeah, he's also blindfolded.
Yeah, gagged, blindfolded, pretty much mummified at this point. The wand is a standard, basically a military grade one.
For fire spells.
Yeah.
Can you add these to the party inventory so we can maybe get a better look at everything that we grabbed?
Sure.
So there was nothing else in the room.
No, not really.
Sad face.
It's a very barren room, surprising.
Can I do a separate check to try to find secret things?
Sure.
Like
Go ahead and give
switches or
me-
compartments?
Give me an investigation check. Alright, so the back wall of this room, the one on the east side, is not actually a full wall. It seems it was a hallway to some other area, but looking through some of the gaps, you can actually see that it goes on for a little ways. You're not sure exactly how far, though. Do you have dark vision?
I do not.
Yeah. And the inside of this room is actually lit by one of those drifting balls of light.
Oh, I take one of those, by the way.
Yeah, I wanted to grab one, and can I shove it through the rocks into the next room?
No, the gaps in the rock are far too small at the moment.
Power
right,
Stone, if you're in the chat real quick, those are fantastic. You guys should go check the media sharing.
I know, I love it.
Okay.
Need to check. Where is it?
What is?
I love how he gave Dusty Boots.
You finally me. Also, ow.
Out on fire.
Really?
Nice.
I'm gonna save that one.
That's pretty funny.
Where is this list?
It's in the media sharing tab of
Oh, there.
TGF Discord.
Those are
Awesome as
great.
always, Power Stone.
I'm stuck. Oh man.
All right, so.
All right, can I
You're great, Power Stone, just so you know.
can I do like an intelligence check to see if it'd be an okay idea to shatter on that doorway to clear it up?
It would probably work, but your eardrums are not gonna thank you.
I'm just mostly talking about the structural integrity of the rest of this place.
Oh, the rest of this place? Go ahead and give me. Yeah, that would be intelligence. Oh yeah, it's pretty solid, and the actual stuff that was put in place was a little bit more shoddy than the actual wall supports.
All right, I'm going to tell everyone to go back out into the main room so we're not all in here and the rest of us die from sonic damage from 1 HP of health.
Hey, we still have temporary. I believe it lasts like an hour. Let me check to be sure. Oh no, temporary HP lasts until a long rest.
Or short rest, I believe.
I'm
Maybe, I
dragging
can't remember.
All
my
right, well, still,
train wheel away.
yeah, let's just get him out of this room.
You know,
And
I have blind sight. I could probably like just search for little things like that.
And I'll tell Blue to help me gently move the body and to keep an eye on him with me.
All right, he'll help you bring it wherever it needs to go.
And I'll cast some mending on him.
All right. As you cast mending on him, it seems that it's not really working. Whatever reserves of material he had stored away to repair himself are just not there anymore. He's not doing it. He needs some time. He needs a little bit of iron powder, some food, really. He is part plant.
Zerf will say, "We'll fix you up, buddy."
Did anyone else want to get out of the room before I use shatter?
I do.
Okay, we'll get out.
Wait, hold on. Why are you using shatter again?
Because there's an entire other room blocked with stone.
I have a better idea. Save your spell slots.
Oh yeah, I have 7 maces. Why don't we break the wall down?
Alright, so Yark is gonna have Inian point out to where he wants what part of the wall he wants blown up.
I point at it.
All right. I'm guessing it's where you're standing right now.
No, it's right here.
Okay.
Right, Dova?
Yeah, it's on the eastern side of the wall. Yep, right
Yeah.
there.
My defender beacon gets on its crab-like legs and starts walking over there.
All right.
Now, to do what all my inventions do best. Everyone, please leave.
I've seen this. Guys move
Let's-
20 feet away by 20 feet away.
Also,
Dino. Also, can we drag the mage?
yeah, I was about to say,
Or
drag him away.
out?
I-
Well,
No, Dova, yeah, they moved.
Me
The
and
mage
Blue
is
got
dying.
him. Alright, we're on him like flies, like honey.
All right, Yark's gonna take out a little remote. Can you drag the mage? Or Doe's doing it.
I'm
Sorry,
pretty sure
writing
Dova
up,
will just.
items.
Yeah, I'm
Assume,
sure Dova
yeah.
will just.
Yeah, okay. Everyone's out of the room. Yark's gonna pull out a tiny remote control, and then there's a huge explosion from inside the room.
Was that your oven?
The ceiling above you kind of shakes and shimmies as pieces of rock and little bits of dust kind of float down.
Yark's gonna look a little bit surprised and look at the remote that he hasn't touched yet and put it back in his pocket. There we go. Just as I
Alright.
intended.
Anoon's gonna head back over. And is it cleared up, Dova?
Yeah.
Alright, I want to go into the room. Or I want to look into the room.
All right.
Just
I'm gonna
phase
grab one of those light orbs and throw it in there.
he
All right.
goes
As it kind of
boggle.
it carries a little bit of momentum, but slowly kind of stops. You see that it ends in a little bit of rubble, leading into complete darkness. As the orb kind of pushes out, slowly coming to a stop, you realize it's a kind of a narrow chasm dividing this little hallway with another hallway across the way. You're not sure exactly where that other hallway was.
Can you reveal the map a little?
Yep.
Thanks. Alright, I'm gonna call the rest of the guys to see what's going on here.
All right.
Hey!
Dusty, go ahead with a noon.
Dusty, yeah, we
Okay.
can definitely use Dusty.
Yark, Sinnoh. Why
Oh,
don't
yeah.
you go with him too?
Yark would go because he's also small.
Oh, he would be over here. Well, because this opens up, so we can have a bit more. Dusty, you wanna fly across and see what's going on
Yes.
over there?
I will do that.
Sinnoh will leave DeSoto back with Zerth and go in, but he'll keep a little bit of distance.
All right. It is currently 10:30. IRL. How much longer do you guys want to go?
I gotta get up early in the morning for work.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna take a while, isn't it?
Yeah. If you guys want to explore this whole.
Yeah, I definitely want to explore it, so we
Mhm.
might as well stop now.
Okay. We'll do some more dungeoneering next session. How about?
Works for me.
All right.
All right, everybody. Well, that was an eventful session. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening. We'll be back next week with more Echoes of Eberron Dungeons and Dragons. I will be back tomorrow with probably more oh wait, tomorrow I will not be streaming. Sorry, I almost forgot. We do actually have a new D&D campaign coming, and tomorrow we'll be offline for that. Those that support the channel are welcome to come listen in on the stream, or not on the stream, but in the voice channel. But otherwise, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you all a very fond adieu.
Oh, sorry. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.